Hey up YouTube, today we're going to put some shallots in here, in this bed at the side of me. Got a mixture of golden sun, golden gourmet and red sun, there we go. And they're all going to go out at the end of February in this bed. Not too worried about frost, these guys won't be that bothered about frost. So anyway, we'll talk about it in a sec. I'll get this bed uncovered, I'll get these guys ready and we'll get them in and we'll talk about it. Sasha off. Shallots, as onions, are surprisingly hungry plants. This bed had a good feed of alpaca manure when it was last emptied, so I'm not too worried about it. The only thing I'm going to worry about is these bits of grass, but we're just going to give it a rake, give it a loosen off, and we'll get the shallots in. I'm going to actually grab my bulb planter, see if the soil's firm enough. Shallots are surprisingly hungry plants. Sasha, stop eating all the worms. This bed had brassica in it for nearly 2 seasons. So it's been fed well since the brassicas were brought out. It's had a good layer of alpaca manure that has been on all winter and has rotted down nicely. And the shallots are ready to go. They'll be okay, provided we don't get any real hard frosts. They'll be just fine. So we'll get them planted. Oh, Sasha, off the bed. You know exactly what you're doing, don't you? Now, a lot of people ask, what's the best pickling onion? In my opinion, it's any onion that's too small for chopping. But I do have to say that both these golden gourmet and red sun shallots make really nice pickling onions. So these shallots were started off about 2 to 3 weeks ago in these trays, and for the most part they're just starting to show out the bottom. So rather than have them stifle in any way, I'll fight with them, because it's not easy really. But I'll fight with them and try and get them in the soil. We're going to go quite close. I'm going to go 6 to 8 inches, which is pretty much the blade. All the way around each shallot, because I want to get a lot into this bed. I brought with me today 15, 30, 45, about 50, and I've still got some more. I've still got another 30 at home that haven't yet to come up. But with these shallots, I'll try and show you here. Try and show you on this front one here. You should be able to see that the shallot has actually sent out, there's at least 3 or 4 shoots there. This one shallot will produce 3 to 4 shallots, and at least where I get them from, my local garden centre, I think for these 50 it was £2. So it really is a good value crop to grow yourself, really is. So I'll lower you down and we'll get on. Now you could, by all means, go and get your shallots, pop them straight in the ground now. That would be quite acceptable. Sash it away. However, and the reason I didn't is when I went, and I didn't actually go to buy these shallots, but you know, one of those things as you're there. When I ended up getting these shallots, the ground was frozen solid, so they couldn't go out. So I just put them straight into one of these cell trays and left them until the ground has thawed out nicely now. Sasha, off. off. Come on. You used to be so well behaved down here, girl. And it's as simple as that, guys. It really is. Try and mind your lines. You will get more in if you plant more carefully. They are quite happy to be with neighbours. They grow as a cluster anyway. So I'm going to get on and get the rest of this bed done. Shallots, it really is as simple as that. A really high return for your investment and one of the most valued ingredients in the kitchen for pickling and for cooking. Shallots are something that I really advise that you try growing yourself and dedicating the space to. So there's about 50 in here. I would hope for somewhere between 100 to 150 shallots returned on this investment. You can't say better than that, can you? You really can't. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. It helps me out, and I hope you've found some of this information or this video inspiring or useful. Really worth your time for shallots, and you can still got time to put them straight in the ground now. I do advise you get down your local garden centres, get online, get some ordered. I'll see you later.